Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf and this is an official trailer for Astartes 2. If you're not familiar with the Astartes short film, you should probably get familiarized with it because it was some of the best Warhammer anything that I have ever seen. Warhammer 40k specifically. It was made by, as far as I know, one guy. And it was just a fan film, and it was cut up into 5 parts, and then eventually it was all assembled into like a 12-minute short film. But it was the most badass, brutal, going hard type of media for Warhammer 40k that I have ever seen. It was so expertly done that apparently Warhammer might have officially even hired the guy to create Astartes 2. If you're not familiar with Warhammer 40k or Warhammer lore at all, don't feel bad, neither am I. It's basically within the last few years, but recently become a huge Warhammer fan because I love the games. I never played the tabletop. I would love to get into painting the figurines, but they're expensive. That's a really expensive hobby, and I already have an expensive hobby. So it's mostly just I'm familiar with the games, but that's what I love about Warhammer, because unlike something like Warcraft or I don't know, like pick a franchise that's like really established lore and like pretty much anything Blizzard makes, I guess, Warcraft, Starcraft, all that stuff. You have specific rules set. You know, you have a beginning and an ending to the stories and stuff like that. Warhammer is just, it has a foundation that all these different companies can build off of, and we get so many different unique stories. And obviously there's rules to the lore and rules to the characters and the magic that is used in these universes and stuff like that. There's rules to all this stuff, but it's so much more open to interpretation and so much more open to new ideas that it's got a great foundation to start with, and you don't need to really know anything about Warhammer to get into it, and that's what I love about it. It's so welcoming to people who just don't know anything about it, and you could just enjoy each game or each piece of media as its own thing. And so if you haven't watched the first Astartes short film, I highly recommend you go watch it. Again, I don't know what's going on in that film, I just know it's awesome. And it seems as though Warhammer picked up the franchise, if you will, for a second short film. So let's take a look. It's my first time seeing this teaser trailer. I'm really excited because that first Astartes short film was phenomenal. So let's check it out. And this Warhammer Plus, I'm guessing it's like a service, which, why? Many brotherhoods united in purpose. We are the shield that slays. That was what, I think that was at the beginning of the first Astartes film. I wonder how long this is gonna be, or if it's gonna actually be a multi-thing, like an actual TV show. And keep in mind, there was zero dialogue in the first film, except for like some single lines. And even those single lines I couldn't really make out. Actually, I meant to actually look up exactly who the Astartes are, because I know the name, I just can't remember if they're like the right hand of the Emperor or something like that. We'll look it up after this. I mean, this isn't looking like one film. This is looking like an actual proper series. Oh, man. 2026. Suffer not the alien to live. That's so sick. Looks like we got a whole other year, though. Which is fine. Take your time. Do it right, man. But I do wonder if they actually hired the guy to, you know, helm the sequel. Let's take a look, because I'm curious. In Warhammer 40k universe, Astartes are superhuman warrior monks who fight for the Imperium of Man. They're also known as Space Marines or the Adeptus Astartes. Oh! So the Astartes are just Space Marines. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a different branch. It might be. There might be the Space Marines, then the Astartes, or whatever, but according to this, I mean, this is the AI overview, so maybe that's not correct, actually. I don't really trust the AI. Yeah, it's the Space Marines, also known as the Adeptus Astartes. So, some Space Marines have betrayed the Imperium and served the gods of chaos, and are thus known as Chaos Space Marines or Heretic Astartes. So the Astartes are just Space Marines. Okay, that's pretty cool. Awesome. All right. Well, that explains it. I was like, I'm pretty sure that they have their own armor and stuff like that, but no, they are just literally Space Marines, which is great. I'm gonna have to sign up for this Warhammer TV, not the Plus. I'm not gonna pay for anything, but I want to sign up for that Warhammer TV thing and see if there's anything I can actually watch for like free or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. This looks sick. I mean, there wasn't much to it other than just like obviously a bunch of scenes and stuff like that, just showing us what is coming. But if this is a full-blown like TV series now, I cannot wait. I'm hoping that there's more dialogue to kind of, you know, feed into the story. The first movie though, the fact that it didn't have any dialogue was what made it so badass, and I can't wait for this. This looks so good. The visuals are unreal, so very excited for Astartes 2. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Again, you don't need to know the Warhammer lore to be excited for Warhammer 40k, because Warhammer 40k is just badass. Space Marines are awesome. I don't care who you are. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one. We'll take a look at another trailer, and maybe it'll be a non-game trailer. This is like their first non-game trailer reaction, I think. I can't remember. I've done so many. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Astartes 2. And I'll see you guys later.